Good morning, friends. Welcome to worship at Zion United Church of Christ. I'm Reverend Beth Gedert, and I'm so glad to have all of you here with us for worship this morning. If you're a guest, we're so glad that you decided to join us today. This church's mission is to do justice, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with our God. And we start every week by being upfront about who we are, because we want you to know pretty quickly if this faith family is going to be a good values match for you. So here are some things that are important to us. We are a progressive church, which means we embrace the use of biblical scholarship, history, literature, and the sciences to pursue truth and enhance our faith, because we believe that God is still speaking. We are an inclusive church, which means that we insist that all humans are created in God's image and worthy of belonging, specifically including LGBTQ folks. We are a humble church, which means that we refuse to insult the humanity and the character of people who disagree with us, because they are also created in God's image. We do our best to be a bold church, which means we are not ashamed of our progressive, inclusive Christian beliefs, and we courageously share those in our words and our actions. And finally, we are loving, which means we follow the way of Jesus, actively choosing kindness, forgiveness, and generosity, obviously for our friends, but even more importantly for our enemies. This is who we are and also who we hope to become. May God help us as we daily seek to live ever more into these values. If you're on Facebook, I hope that you'll take a moment to greet one another this morning as you worship together so that you have a sense of being together. And whether you're online or here in the sanctuary, I encourage you, don't just observe today. Whatever you're feeling, whatever you brought in with you, God is here to meet you in that and to lead you beyond it. So would you join in the worship of the whole church this morning, singing and praying and standing as you're able and sitting and saying amen out loud or in the chat. Just be part of what's happening in worship today. Today is the second Sunday in Advent. Advent is the season leading up to Christmas where we anticipate the coming of Jesus into the world. This year, we are spending Advent meditating on the Psalms, allowing them to help us ready our hearts for the coming of the Christ child. The color for Advent is purple, and in Advent, each week has a separate theme. The theme for this week is peace. Since we are waiting for Jesus to arrive, we are not lighting the Christ candle again until Christmas Eve. Instead, each week during Advent, we light special candles that signify the theme of the week. So would you rise in body or spirit as the Maynard family comes to light the candles of hope and peace? And we're going to sing together while they light. O come, Emmanuel, verses 1 and 2. That's right. Yeah. There you go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Please pray with me. I'll read the light print that says one, and I invite you to read together the bold print that says all. Holy and awesome God, you who created everything in a spectacular show of light and matter, open us this day to awe and wonder, so that we might know the everlasting peace of your reign on earth as it is in heaven. We praise you for your majesty, holding our lives together in peace. Amen.
Let's raise our voices together in the hymn, It Came Upon the Midnight Clear, number 466 in your Sing and Rejoice songbooks. We're going to sing verses 1, 3, and 5, and as we sing, I invite you to pay attention to the imagery of peace. You can be seated. And boys, it's time to put the swords down and pay attention while the handbells are playing. Okay. Wonderful job, ringers. Thank you so much. If you love handbell music, next Saturday on the 14th, there is a community handbell choir, and they are all playing together in a concert, and our ringers will be featured in that. So if you'd like to do that, that is next Saturday afternoon at First Presbyterian Church. We're so grateful for the way that folks share their gifts in worship with us. If you are a kid age 5 through 5th grade, you can head at this point to Sunday school with Miss Lindsay. Many ways to get out of the pew. Fantastic. Thank you. Welcome. If you're currently hanging out at the back because you felt like there wasn't enough room and you'd like to come in, this is a great time to do it. No pressure. Yeah, we can scoot in too. If you're maybe at the edge, maybe you scoot in a little bit. If you're at the end of a pew, if you wouldn't mind scooting in, make room for some friends who are arriving. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, there's room if you want to come. Good. It's a busy season, isn't it? You have enough going on? Yeah. I thought that too. And so in this season, in worship together, we're going to slow things down a little bit and quiet them down a little bit and find some space of peace. We're focusing on the Psalms. And the Psalms have a repeated direction throughout. It is the word Selah. I mispronounced it last week. It is Selah. The emphasis is on the first syllable. And we don't know exactly what this word means, but because the Psalms were used in worship, scholars think maybe it's a moment for pause. So we're going to pause. We include silence and quiet every week. We're just doing it a little bit sooner in our prayer time.